first test of the season for you. Why Slovakiaringen and how's the test going so far?
Well, Slovakiaringen basically I think is one of the best tracks in Europe at this moment, and we plan to come here to test because other places in Europe are still quite cold, in some places snowing, so this will be our best bet. And so far it went pretty good for me. Compared to last year, our shakedown time was already quicker than my qualifying time last year on old tires. So I'm pretty stoked about driving this car again in the afternoon and see testing new setups and stuff like that.
You have probably seen the provisional grid for 2013. There are a lot of changes in drivers and teams. What's your opinion about that?
Yeah, as far as drivers, I think it's pretty much the same drivers, but they just kind of go around different teams. So it'll be excited to see how the field will mix up this year. But I'm still just gonna do my best and see how this will unfold.
There will be 4 Chevys, 2 Ladas and 3 Hondas on the grid. What can you be capable of with the BMW?
Well, of course, it's always been a struggle to go up against factory effort. For example, the Honda or maybe last year's Chevy. But as far as upgrade goes, we're gonna get a little bit of upgrade for the engine from BMW Motorsports. So that's a really good thing for us. And hopefully, with a little bit increase of power, we can hang with the other guys out there, because last year the straight line speed was something that we were lacking against some of the top guys out there. So hopefully this year with all the experience that I've gained last year from learning the tracks and all that bits and with the upgrades, hopefully we can fight for one of the top positions.
Black and orange was lucky colors for the BMW last year in the Yokohama Trophy. Is that the reason you changed the livery?
No, actually, that's just a coincidence, but I've always been a big fan of orange. I mean, I used to have an orange suit when I was in racing, like before WTCC, so orange has always been my color, and now my personal sponsor has requested for a livery change this year, and their color is actually orange, so it's a good match, and yeah, it turns out pretty good, and yeah, so we'll see.
Besides the WTCC, you are racing in drifting, endurance, and even in rally. You play every instrument with 4 wheels.
Well, the thing is, like, I'm also a guitarist. I played in a band. Yeah, so I can play the bass and all that. But anyway, so I think as a driver, it's very important to be more dynamic and versatile about, driving different things. You can't just stick to one thing and for the rest of your life. I mean, whenever there's opportunity, you want to go there and try it. And for me, I was lucky enough to have the chance to try rallying through my sponsor in Asia, and drifting. I've always had that background since a couple of years ago, and I participated 2 years of professional drifting in the U.S. and this year I'll also be doing some in Europe. So hopefully I'll be back again in Slovakiaringen because they hold some drifting here, I guess.